Can we tell chat how I almost got your car booted yesterday? Oh yeah, so Gina in the chat. We went to Minneapolis to hang out with Gina, and Shelby and I went to a live show for Ghost Files. Went to dinner with Gina. Great experience. We went to a parking garage. Like, not a parking garage, but it was like an above ground parking lot in St. Paul. And St. Paul, Minneapolis, Twin Cities. So we went to an above ground parking lot, and the parking said it was $12 an hour. My wife keeps putting in her tag, and it keeps popping up as $27 for parking. So Gina is like, what if I do a funny? I'm like, I pay for it, we're done. Gina's like, what if I do a funny? And she fucking kicks the fucking parking attendant machine, and the siren goes off inside the machine, and we fucking scramble out of there. We go to dinner, and we're all like, oh, fuck, is my wife's car gonna get fucking booted when we come back because Gina decided to fucking kick the parking attendant machine? I was like, oh, fuck, god damn it. Ah, shit, I didn't think it would fucking start beeping like that either. But that's forever gonna be like burned into my fucking mind. Just the swift kick to the machine and then sirens going off. And like 30 people at a bus stop away from us are like looking at us like, what the fuck did they do? And I feel like I'm like, oh fuck, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. I'm out of my fucking head. I'm out of my fucking gourd, dude. Can I count on your support for the penguin being added to Minecraft? I fucking hate mob votes. Anyway, Twin Cities was great. Thank you, Gina, for going to dinner with Shelby and I. It was a great time. I fucking love the Ghost Files show. That's that. The Minecraft mob votes. I think the Minecraft mob votes are the dumbest fucking thing ever. Just put a new mob in. Don't do a fucking mob vote. Put the fucking mob in. Every single time they do a fucking mob vote, some fuckhead uses his audience to vote for the one he wants, and then that's the one that gets pushed through. Just don't do mob votes. Don't do them. Just put a mob in. All three of those mobs, if you just said we're putting an armadillo in. No options. People will be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's cool. You just say we're putting a penguin in. No options. People will be like, oh, fuck yeah, that's cool. Doing a mob vote will only make 2/3 of your audience mad because they didn't get what they wanted. We have far past the need for a mob vote. It never needs to happen. It's a dumb fucking decision, and I can't believe it's 2023 and they're still fucking doing it. No, I don't want that. Just pick one. You're the developers. It's not my fucking decision to pick a creature to put in your fucking... It's your fucking decision. Here are the concepts for 3 awesome mobs. What do you want? I don't know what I want. Just put it in. That was the audio for this game. All right, making sure shit works. Let's see. Is there subtitles on this? I mean cheese. Oh my man. I fucking love cheese, dude. I'm a big cheese head. Voyager crew. Well, the senior staff. There's Janeway.
Captain Catherine Janeway.
There's Chakotay. There's Tuvok. Fuck all that.
Neelix.
Yeah! Yeah! Neelix! Hey, Brendan, I'm at Starbucks watching the stream. What should I order? Water with cream. I dare you to walk up to the counter, order water with cream, 1 pump of espresso. If you are at the Starbucks right now, order water with cream, 1 pump of espresso, 1 pump of vanilla. Oh my God. It's Neelix. It's Neelix. He's the chef. Since this is Voyager, what war crimes do you think Janeway will order you to do? I'm so interested to find out what kind of war crimes I'm gonna have to do. Why think I look like Boost Campbell? Look at all these people. Chell. We can kiss Neelix. We can kiss Neelix either way. We can kiss Neelix any way we want. Don't matter. None of that matters. Remember that Neelix in Star Trek Voyager, there's a character called Neelix, and when he joins the Voyager, he has a girlfriend who's a year old. And then, like, the next season of Voyager or season after, his 1-year-old girlfriend becomes 2 years old and she ascends to a higher plane of existence. Oh shit, we got a full opening scroll. Well, you don't remember Neelix's 1-year-old girlfriend? And then she ascends to a higher plane of existence later because they're like, hey, this is kind of fucking weird, let's write him out. Can I just say, 7 of 9 is like the best character in Voyager, and Voyager is almost unwatchable until she appears. I don't think that's like a lucrative thing to say. But okay, 7 and 9 and the Holodoc are the two best characters in Voyager by far. And 7 of 9 was like, look at the boob. 7 of 9 existed for like nerd boob, right? Holodoc is like my personal, Holodoc and Neelix are my favorites, but Neelix fucking sucks. So, Borg! I'm detecting Borg power levels over 9,000. What? 9,000? Oh shit, I'm moving fast. Oh, this is the Quake engine, isn't it? Okay, Tuvok. Hit mission info button. What's the mission info button? Is that? Oh, it's circle. Rescue your teammates, collect the iMod from the Borg. Shooting and destroying Borg distribution nodes will deactivate green force fields and also Borg enemies nearby. Got it. So we're playing this on the digital PS2, so there may be a little bit of funky wonky. But I do own this game. Yeah, get Borged, idiots. Oh god, the controls are inverted. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1 second, I do not need the controls to be. I do not invert pitch off. I'm not an airplane. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I'm not an airplane. What is that, a plasma filter? What I love about the Borg is when you first go on the cube, they do not care. They do not fucking give a shit. Is there a crouch? Nope, that's firing. Okay. Left trigger is crouch, by the way, just so you know. Look at all the Borgular objects here. Are you ready to bassimilate? What do I do with it? Do I shoot that? Do I use it? Oh, okay, that's ammo. Got it. Filling myself up with Borgular energy, pulling out my phaser now. Shooting the Borg until they're fucking dead. I will not be assimilated in the head. Oh shit, Borg time. You're not gonna get me, idiots. Yeah, that's right, get deactivated. Get fucking phaser fired. I'm feeling the phaser fire. If it works, the GOG port of this on PC is pretty decent, less clunky at least. I think it's way funnier to play this game on PS2. 1, so I don't have to rebuy it because I already own it on PS2. And 2, the game might fuck up and be really fucking weird. Burn him. Don't you dare adapt. Don't you fucking dare adapt to my goddamn phaser. I'll freak the fuck out. You know what we need? A Star Trek fighting game. Honestly, Star Trek captains have one of the funniest ways to fight that I've ever seen, like ever, I feel. Where they have like the double overhand. They do like a double overhand hammer fist. A really I don't know what it's called, but it's like the double overhand funny hit. Double overhand funny hit is the best thing I can come up with it. But I love how Star Trek captains fight. It's very fucking good. IMO, in my opinion. Double axe handle. Thank you, Magma. Appreciate. Yeah, they got the double axe handle on there. It's always good shit. Star Trek captains be like, do you know Krav Maga? I studied at the academy for 15 years. Can I go through the blue? I gotta find the distribution node. The new iMod weapon was specifically designed to penetrate Borg body shields. Got it. Me when I'm fucking modular. Me when I'm fucking modulating, babe. I'm fucking modulating so fucking hard out here. Hardest part really is just figuring out where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Where am I Borging out? Love the textures. Great fucking textures on this son of a bitch. Love that texture filtering. Great fucking textures. Damn, he be on the computer. Oh shit, bitch. Get Borged. Can I check this? Computer, enhance. Listen, the Borg are not nice. They're not friendly. If you don't know shit about Star Trek, they're all crazy machines living in the cube, trying to escape because they're fighting space dragons. Was it Voyager that said that like the dumbest thing in the fucking world, which was the Borg are fighting space dragons? Ah, an infinity modulator, and now I can just kill the Borg as much as I want. Literally doesn't matter, Beastman. Beastman, it literally doesn't matter. Beastman, it don't matter. None of this matters. Let's go. Yeah, better kill some Borg out here. I'm feeling really Borgular today. Oh, yeah. Brendan, please explain everything about Star Trek to me. I know nothing. The Borg are like a race of hyper-intelligent, they're not really a race, but they're like a, Borg moment. They are a hive mind that assimilates, and they feel really Borgular, and they assimilate and adapt and add to their collective. They're fucking scary. The Voyager is a show, it was the last, show before Enterprise. Enterprise fucking blows, but it was the last Roddenberry, I guess-esque show that mattered. Voyager was essentially a ship that got sent a billion miles away, and the whole TV show was based around them trying to get back home because they're in a faraway space. They're cyborgs that adapt, and you know what's crazy about the Borg is it doesn't matter how many different aliens they assimilate, they always look like humans. It's so crazy. You never see any different kind of Borg. Like, I don't remember ever seeing a Klingon Borg or a Vulcan Borg or a Ferengi Borg. Like, never any alien race, aside from really just, human. They all look human. Oop, did I just elevator hit myself? I just bopped myself with the elevator. Was I supposed to do something here? Hey, buddy. Hey, bozo. Was I supposed to go down there or something, or what are we doing here?
Excuse me.
You know what, Munro? Lay off. Okay, bud. Borg suffer from the disease called give the makeup team a break. It turns them all into humans. That's so fucked up. You never see a Vulcan Borg. We need more Vulcan Borg. Is he laughing? Is he giggling and goofing? This is a very serious mission. Like, you are not respecting the gravitas of this mission, dude. You need to be respecting the gravitas. Oh no, Beastman. Beastman defeated. Beastman destroyed. So long, Beastman, my favorite character. Borg! 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 I am Locutus of Borg. Oh god, they're fucking Borging out, just like I'm Porging out. Also, I'm 90% sure there's Romulan Borgs or Vulcan Borgs, same difference. Different. Actually. Not the same difference, actually. Romulus and Vulcan are two different planets, and they're two different peoples, so, come on now. I still think they kind of ruined the Borg by giving them a queen. Part of that was, like, adapting, right? Having, a leader for the hive mind, or at least, like, a piecemeal kind of higher intelligence for the hive mind was necessary for the Borg evolution. And also so they could do hot alien Borg queen for hot alien Borg sex. Like, come on. All right, where's Janeway at? Where's Chakotay? Where's Tuvok at? We only have so many guys. What'd they do with Beastman? They really sent my ensign ass out here to try to deal with all this shit? Really sending my ensign ass out here to deal with all this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. They're trying to adapt, but they literally can't. I have the infinity weapon. Where did that elevator go? Oh, pull it down. I need to be able to climb that. Come on now. Let me up. Hey, Brendan, check stream chat. Did you actually order a fucking... Did you actually get water with cream and a shot of espresso? Oh my fucking god, you got water with cream and vanilla. Oh my god, I gotta save this. I gotta save the Brendaniel order here. 1 second. I can't believe you fucking spent the money on the bit. Well, I have to respect this. I really do have to respect this bit. Chat member, T said Haley, sorry, I didn't want to say your name wrong. Let me just, let's do T set. Chat member T said, ordered that. Cup of water, single, vanilla, and cream. Go to your local Starbucks. Order the Brendaniel today. It's just water, cream, and a pump of vanilla. Oh, I needed that laugh. How much did that cost? I want to know, how much did that cost? By the way, they got mad because this is just an Americano for $2 versus the $8 they charge. It was $2. Do we just accidentally, do we find a Starbucks hack? Quick Starbucks hack. If you order water, vanilla, cream, and a pump of espresso, that's just an Americano. I can't believe we just on stream, we joke hacked the Starbucks menu. I'm so fucking proud of us, chat. Oh my god, do I have to do fucking Borg platforming? What? You're jokering me. Oh wait, no, I know how to do this now. So which way do I go? This one. Okay, what's the jump button? Have you killed the secret Neelix boss yet? No, but I will be. Okay, this isn't so bad. I would assume they wouldn't do like fucking crazy Borg. I haven't even seen Neelix yet. I'm waiting for it. We're trying to get off the Borg ship. Getting real Borgular with it. Yeah, I can't believe we found a way to fuck up Starbucks. Water, 1 pump espresso, 1 pump vanilla, and cream. You want that cheaper Starbucks order, there you fucking go. White girls all over the world are thanking me. Now, where the freak? All right, next one. I love the fat form. I love the platform. All right, please don't crush me. All right, we're good, I think. Ow. I got a little crushed. Was I supposed to? Oh, shit. Where the fuck am I supposed to go here? Oh, is it that one? Oh, duh. I'm supposed to just take that other elevator down. I'm stupid. I'm dumb as hell. I'm thirsty for a worsty. I'm thungry for a wungry. We just take this one down because the bridge explode. Nah, hell nah. The Borg trapped you in the Citadel from Half-Life. You've chosen or been chosen to get fucking owned. Get fucking owned. Get Borged. Okay, so RB is little power. Right trigger is big power. We're going Borgular with it. They're getting fucking destroyed. We do not care. Captain Janeway sent us on a mission to kill as many Borg as we possibly could. We have to do it for Janeway. You know what, Captain Janeway? Captain Janeway, did you say kill as many Borg as humanly possible? Captain Janeway, you're so based. I'm hungry for a hungry. Honestly, I just want to get onto the Voyager ship so I can see famous characters like Lieutenant Tom Paris, Commander Chakotay, the other ones, B'Elanna Torres. Don't forget about B'Elanna. Gotta see B'Elanna. I wonder if she's really angry. Hi. Are you upset because you're Borging out? I love that this gun just trivializes the Borg. So like in the first 10 minutes, the weapons we had were like, oh, the Borg are adapting to them. It's so fucking scary. And they're like, here's a gun that can just kill them because they don't fucking know what. I love the idea of a gun that just kills the Borg. That shit funny. They took my fucking elevator away. How the fuck I go around now? How do I Borg now? Do I gotta go Borg up? I gotta go Borg uppies. Don't mind me. Can we get down here? There we go. Who chat do you think is the worst character in Voyager? For those of you who are familiar with Voyager, who's your #1 worst character? Personally, mine will always be B'Elanna. And don't you dare say Neelix or I'm gonna be real fucking upset. Tom Paris is also a really fair one, yeah? Tom Paris is pretty fucking terrible. Remember do you know that there's an episode of Voyager and it actually won a daytime Emmy for best, it's Chell. It won like best makeup, I think, weirdly enough. So there's an episode of Voyager that I often talk about called Threshold. And for those of you who are not Star Trek heads, there is a full episode of Voyager wherein this happens. Tom Paris is the pilot of the ship. He wants to break the warp threshold barrier so he can go really fast. He finds a way to kind of do it. And then, in kind of doing it, he starts to evolve rapidly to a point where he evolves into a lizard man and then a lizard. While a lizard man, he abducts the captain of the ship, Janeway, turns her into a lizard woman and then a lizard, and then they both turn into giant salamander creatures, go to a planet, have kids, the kids go and have other kids and live on this planet, and then Janeway and Tom Paris are just turned back into human. They just get turned back into people. Everything you're saying is why I wish I was into Star Trek. If you genuinely want to get into Star Trek, oh, this is just a simulation. Oh, not even real. Tuvok! Fuck!
Sir,
it was all a dream. Is Tuvok worst Vulcan? Or is that Spock's dad? Who is worst Vulcan? Who would you say is worst Vulcan? Listen, I'm just a big fan of Tuvix. Gotta bring him back. Janeway killed a sentient life form. Gotta bring him back. The Vulcan girl from Enterprise. Oh god, I forgot about Enterprise. Sorry. Oh, the guy from the baseball episode of DS9! Shit! You're so that fucking prick! How can I fucking forget about the dickhead from DS9? 7 of 9! Janeway! The one guy from Voyager whose name I don't remember. Isn't Harry Kim just like the element of LaForge that's like, I want to date women, but that's like pretty much it? Like I gotta rewatch Voyager at some point. I don't have to, but I feel like I have to. But if you genuinely want to get into Star Trek, my recommendation, and as Star Trek fans may hate this, is start TNG at season 3. Straight up, start TNG at season 3. You don't need the rest of season 1 and 2. You miss out on some stuff, but honestly, start TNG at season 3. If you tried to start TNG at season 1 and you fell off of it, start TNG at season 3 or just start DS9. Maybe curated episodes of 1 and 2. There are good episodes in season 1 and 2. Anytime I do a rewatch though, I always start at season 3. I don't even want to go back and watch anything from season 1 and 2. You should probably watch Measure of a Man. Yeah. Who would win in a fight between all the captains? Cisco. He's just the fucking he's just the fucking coolest. And Cisco also saw, like, war. I mean, like, maybe Kirk, because Kirk fights a lot, IMO. But honestly, probably Cisco, because he's a wartime captain. What's the gay doctor's name again? Are you talking about Julian Bashir from... I don't know why my brain defaulted to Julian Bashir. The gay doctor, you mean Julian Bashir from Deep Space Nine? What are your thoughts on DS9 overall? It's my personal favorite, and watching it after TNG makes TNG seem kind of bad in comparison. I've talked about this with my roommate James a lot because we disagree a lot on DS9 and TNG. Although Like, I haven't talked enough about this with like Julia and Dak, my other like Star Trek friends, so they may judge me heavily. I prefer TNG over DS9, and there's a reason for that. They're both different experiences and both different kinds of shows. TNG is far more about the exploration and the kind of like episode to episode moments, whereas DS9, especially in the later seasons, focuses on these big grand storylines, and I don't like that for Star Trek when I watch it. DS9 is still good. It's still like second best IMO, but TNG 1 has a lot of good fuck around episodes, and 2, DS9 wallows in misery sometimes, and you may enjoy that if you're looking for more of a wartime story, like 1, a wartime story, and 2, a story that actually has like arcs and character moments that aren't just like from episode to episode. There is growth and change in TNG as well, but in my opinion, you can almost watch any episode of TNG that's not a part of a two-parter and understand it start to finish, versus Deep Space Nine, where there are moments where if you try to watch a later season episode by itself, you're going to be out of the loop. It's got more of a linear overarching story, and I kind of hate that for Star Trek. When I watch Star Trek, I way prefer the moment-to-moment exploration versus a giant grand linear story. But DS9 has all of the O'Brien suffering episodes in it, so I gotta give DS9 some credit. I don't think DS9 is bad. I like TNG more. Plus, as much as I love Cisco, the cast of DS9, the TNG cast blows them out of the fucking water anytime for me. Take the turbo lift to engineering on deck 11. Hi, 7 of 9.
7. You seem to have developed an unhealthy obsession with me.
Where is he? Where's Neelix at? I don't care about engineering. Where's the turbo lift at? That's the captain's quarters. I can't go in there. I'm not allowed. I'm going. Jeez. Has anyone seen Strange New Worlds? I've been wondering if it's good or not. It's pretty good. Compared to Discovery as well. It's got a lot of that old Star Trek charm to it. I like it. I like Strange New Worlds. I like Lower Decks. But I don't know. Discovery, couldn't stand Discovery. But then again, like, that's Discovery also has all of the like, the universe is gonna implode, we gotta stop it. Real. Take the turbo lift to engineering on deck 11. I did that. Isn't this engineering on deck 11? I don't know how to fucking navigate a Star Trek ship. You think I know what the fuck is going on? This way? Are you engineering? You got your thumbopulator there? Nice thumbopulator. What's your favorite Star Trek species? The Ferengi. The 11th rule of acquisition. Never poop when you pee, but also pee when you poop. Oh, what panel? Oh, that panel? Oh, that crazy. I failed it. I blew up the whole ship. Nice. Both quick reflexes and quick thinking are required. It's really hard to navigate a Star Trek ship, ain't it? There's the Jeffrey tube. Me when I'm Jeffrey. Me when I'm tubing. All right, time for me to recycle that power relay. Enemy combatants online. Brain scanned. I'm stuck here now. How do I leave? Through the tube. Back on through the Jeffrey's tube. Why do they call it a Jeffrey's tube? There's a reason for it, right? Who's Jeffrey, and why do I gotta go into Jeffrey's tube? I'm Jeffrey, I'm tubing, because it's where Jeff lives. Every single Star Trek ship has a Jeffrey inside of it, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey, and you find Jeffrey in the Jeffrey's tube. Oh shit. Oh, watch out for those barrels. We all know we're afraid of those Star Trek barrels, especially the blue barrels. All right, I got this shit. Don't you worry. Let me just, watch out for those barrels. We, suck the poison out. There we go. Brendan, do not consume gas station Ketracel White. I'd be on that fucking real shit. I take Ketracel White not only because I have to, but because I gotta take Ketracel White so I get all kinds of fucked up. On those gas station Quark pills, on those fucking gas station Odo pills, turning myself into an umbrella stand just to freak people out. Balana Torres! Short. I'm going to the low quality, I almost said Krogan, fuck. I'm going to the low quality... Oh god, I forgot the name of the aliens that Worf is. How did I forget the Klingon? I'm going to the low-quality Klingon restaurant and getting that fucking hyper-old gawk. I'm going to Worf's place. He's got some old gawk he needs to get rid of. I don't want fresh gawk. I want old gawk. They sent the ensign in here to deal with it. Shut down the power relays on the main level. Okay. I'm gonna need the access code. I gotta go to the access code station. Which one's the access code station? Oh, fuck. The Voyager is absolutely pissed. They are fucked. Right, let me see, is it over here? Oh my god, fuck the dilithium matrix, I don't care. Put a diesel engine in this son of a bitch. Is this is that the right station? That's not the right station. How the fuck do you think I'm gonna know what the access code relay station is? Come on now, is that it? Now do I gotta get up here and decouple the dilithium matrix from the fucking, the pungus bungus? There. Fuck your dilithium matrix. Get this shit out of here. We don't need gas anymore. Get rid of the gas. Destroy the gas. Yeah, I'm an amazing ensign. I'm fucking popular. I'm so good at being an ensign. I'm fucking tight with it. I'm rigid with it. Y'all jealous. You'd never be an efficient ensign like I am. Well, let me help here. As an ensign, it's my job to take all the damage. Can I help you? Yeah, I want to go on a holodeck adventure. What episode do I get to go in the holodeck? Give me a bow and arrow. I want to play the Robin Hood. It is a fucking shame that they never did a Star Trek holodeck adventures game. It is a crying fucking shame. What am I supposed to do now? Am I just supposed to leave? All right, I'm out of here. Oh shit, as an ensign, my job is every job. Oh, I gotta turbo lift my, not through here. At the turbo lift? This the turbo lift. We're out of here. As an ensign, my job is every job. That's what an ensign does. Remember how Quark's mom did a power play? Remember how, like, yeah, how Ferengi women aren't allowed to wear clothes? It was just like, get naked. No, don't talk to me. You're a woman. You gotta get naked. Listen, you're not naked. I'm not talking to you. Until you're naked, I'm not talking to you, dude. I'm not a hypochondriac. Heal me, Doc. We love the Holodoc. He's the best. Pirates! They're gonna take all our orbs! Listen, I have an idea. It's called The Game. Have you heard of it? They should play the game. We give them the game, and then we take over their minds with the game. We lower their brain functions with the game. What kind of pirates are they? I don't know. Are they Klingon? They're a Klingon! Oh, Kepla! Die with honor! Kepla! Die with honor! Die with honor! Barrel them. Oh my god, I can't barrel them, can I? Right next to a big blue barrel. Kalis would be so fucking sad that you're doing this. Kalis wouldn't like this. That's not a Klingon. That's a different kind of guy. Kalis wouldn't approve. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Some of these guys be Klingon. Some of them don't be Klingon. That's fucking wild. Stop trying to take my fucking cube. These are my cube. Out here trying to fucking scavenge, are ya? Too fucking bad that I'm too fucking good at it. Have we talked about the time the entire crew gaslit O'Brien and made him think they hated him, and then at the end of the episode he gets shot to death and it turns out he was a clone? Have we talked about the episode where O'Brien goes and he time travels, like it's got time traveling O'Brien in it, and O'Brien, technically our O'Brien dies and is replaced with an O'Brien from like an hour in the past? So O'Brien canonically going forward is not the original O'Brien. He's an O'Brien from technically a parallel universe. Because I don't think that gets talked about enough. That O'Brien from an hour prior gets teleported in the future and the O'Brien of the normal dies. He just is dead. O'Brien is dead. He gets replaced with a slightly younger O'Brien. It doesn't get talked about enough how fucked up that is. One, how fucked up it is that O'Brien gets put in all of these positions, i.e. O'Brien has had to see his daughter turn into a caveman. O'Brien has had to see his wife turn into an alien. O'Brien has had to go to mind prison. O'Brien has fucking died. O'Brien has had a clone that didn't know he was a fucking clone. And O'Brien has had to do the worst thing of all, go kayaking with Julian Bashir. The hardest of suffering, and I'm not making up any of this. All of this has happened to one Star Trek character. Who in the fuck would want to go kayaking with Julian Bashir? Worst moment in all of Star Trek history, having to interact with Dr. Bashir.
Well done.
A reminder that if you're not into Star Trek, there is literally a character in Deep Space Nine who's just a 1950s like lounge singer who is an important character for the rest of the series after they appear. And he's a holodeck, he's a hologram character, and he's an important character for Deep Space Nine throughout the rest of the series after he appears. And he's just a holodeck character who gains sentience. I like Bashir. I liked Bashir. Until they did the Julian Bashir is actually a genetic freak. He's not normal. I don't think it was necessary for that facet of his character. I don't think it's necessary to make Julian a genetic freak, to make him not normal. I think a lot of people agree with me in that it was fine that he was just a really good doctor. Bermuda Triangle mentioned, I'm pogging. I finally get to talk all about like Star Trek and what I like in Star Trek because I'm playing a Star Trek game, and that's the only reason I'm playing this, is so I can be like, Star Trek is fucked up. I fucking love it. I love all three of the like 90s Star Trek series. Everything else about Star Trek, meh. But like DS9, Voyager, TNG, fucking beautiful. Remember that one episode where Deanna Troi gets like alien impregnated by Stardust and then has a baby a day later, and the baby like grows up and ascends? Fucked up. Can I just say also that I don't think it's like I fucking love Deanna Troy's character arc from like season 5, 6, and 7 where she starts wearing the uniform. I don't know why, but something about that like character growth for her is wonderful. Brendan, nothing's stopping you from talking about this stuff all the time. Yeah, it is. It's called the mental wall. I have an excuse now, but otherwise I have the mental wall up. Remember the Voyager Doctor was Pagliacci? Remember when Loxana Troy existed? And it was just like this horrible like cloud hanging over the crew's head. It's like, well, Deanna Troy's mom is visiting. Everybody fucking take your fucking places. The nightmare is happening. Loxana's so fucking powerful. I respect the shit out of her immensely. The Ferengi are my favorite aliens of all time. Filthy little used car salesmen. I don't think the Ferengi truly get to shine until DS9. Spot's the best TNG character. I love Data's cat. Yeah, Loxana Troy is also the computer voice. So, Loxana Troy is always with you. I respect the fuck out of the decision to make Gene Roddenberry's wife the most insane MILF in space. I respect it immensely. They're waiting for you, Munro, in the test chamber. Where my gun at? I gotta go on a gun mission. I can watch Deep Space Nine forever, especially with how often we get Tony Todd in it. Fucking Jeffrey Combs is one of the unsung heroes of any Star Trek. Aye.
Be careful with those.
Nobody's gonna know, right? I'm not gonna get in trouble, right? How are they gonna know? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna know? How are they gonna know? How did they know? When will they learn? When will they learn that their Star Trek actions have Star Trek consequences? I didn't know I could just fucking destroy him, by the way. I didn't know I could just phaser rifle that guy. Brendan, were you gonna name Bubby Spot originally? Spots is technically Bubby's name before we adopted her. So when we got Bubby from the shelter, her name was Spots. I did not like that name, so we changed it to Bubby. And she was young enough to where, like, she wasn't, like, really reacting to the name Spots. So, can you shoot Neelix? God, I don't see him, is the thing. I haven't seen him yet. But I can try to have my Neelix eradication ray on hand at all times. I am always prepped and ready to eradicate Neelix. I'm 100% at every point in my life. I am 100% ready to completely eradicate Neelix. I love him. He's the worst. And I love him, but I am always prepped and 100% ready to absolutely obliterate Neelix at any given chance. Unga his bunga now. Me when I'm a Star Trek character and I turn into a caveman because I've de-evolved, but I have a big stick and I see Neelix and I run at him as fast as possible and then fucking blast him with it. If you could remove one character from Star Trek canon, who would it be? Interesting. Do I want to do this in like a character I hate or like character that will cause the most problems if you remove them? Earnestly and honestly, if I was to remove one character from Star Trek canon, I would pick Voyager, and I would pick Neelix's girlfriend. Two, actually. I'd pick Neelix's girlfriend, who's like a year old, and then ascends to her planar form. No, I don't need to see it. Or B'Elanna Torres. Personally, if I had one character that I could pull out of Star Trek canon, it would make Voyager a little bit better. Neelix's girlfriend. Just the whole arc of that, everything about that. I'm going blue mode. First person transporter. So how about that, Tuvix? I wish you got to see Tuvix in this. I feel like Star Trek is one of those games where I feel like it would actually benefit from doing specific episodes, like recreating them in a game, or like just doing a game that is basically like a couple of Star Trek episodes, which I think this is, but it's Voyager. Why is it Voyager? Where the fuck am I? Why am I in H.R. Geiger's funny pit? H.R. Geiger's hilarious pit. Ah, yes, H.R. Geiger's fucking flesh prison. Nice. I think this is loosely based on a Voyager episode. To my knowledge, this game is like a couple different Voyager. It's like a 4-episode arc, basically, of Voyager. It's not based on those episodes, but it is like this game released, I think, during the last season of Voyager. So it's its own stories set in that time period. He on the computer. Who am I fighting while he on the pewter? Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, so this is a sit down and shoot the guy kind of mission. Got it. Download from the flesh pewter. I'm sad that a lot of Star Trek video games end up being, like, base. Oh my, what the fucking worm? Oh my god, Space Fairy. I'm sad that a lot of, I'm getting emails lately to my like old Hotmail account that will for some reason add things to my fucking Google like calendar. Has anybody else had this happen where they have like an Outlook account or a Hotmail account and it adds events to your fucking calendars for some reason? I don't know how the fuck to turn that off. Let me get a tech support from chat here. I think I just got to go into my like calendar settings and tell it to fuck off. But why the fuck can somebody just send you an email and add something to your calendar? I feel so bad for old people. What event did it add? It added October 11th air fryer. I don't know why. I got a Hotmail email that just added air fryer competition contest October 11th. Am I going to the air fryer competition? Is this how you open a door? What am I doing here? Do I follow you? You know how to use the flesh pewter. Nice. Good bit, good bit. Find your way to section 29 to meet up with Foster's team. Got it. FryerCon 2023, you've been entering air fryer competitions in your sleep again? Ship run on dilithium. My ship run on bilithium. I get that. A lot of this game reminds me of Half-Life. I think this is actually based on the Quake 3 engine, though. And that's another reason why I'm playing it on easy difficulty, is because games like this, you genuinely never knew when a game like this would be hot and total blasted shits. And this game is kind of a little bit the drizzling shits. But I am sad that there's not like more Star Trek video games based on the older series that are more like shooters or RPGs rather than fucking, I don't know, flying into space. I don't know. I don't like spaceship simulators for Star Trek. I feel like that goes against the very, like, oh, what are you gonna do? Space battles. How fucking often do they get in space battles in Star Trek? Not very fucking often. And even then, a lot of the time it's like chess, it's like maneuvers. I don't know why it's so space battle heavy. I want to go on missions. I want to like meet exciting, exotic, weird alien life. I want to take William Riker to Risa and feed him delicious coconuts. I want to give William Riker the Jamaharon statue. There is a Star Trek game that's basically Stellaris. Yeah, but I don't want that. It's weird, but I just kind of don't want that. Star Trek has always felt like more of a, I mean, ships are cool in Star Trek, but like, I care way more about like the on-foot exploration and political maneuvering. Do you remember in Star Trek where they pulled out their phasers and killed a bunch of guys? I remember. I love that's the wild part of this game. It's like, remember in Star Trek where they pulled out their phasers and they killed a bunch of guys? That was so fucking cool. Oh my god, more of these. The fucking sounds these alien make. The fucking sounds these guys make is insane. So anyway, I just started disrupting. I just started blasting. There is an entire episode of DS9 where they just gun down Jem'Hadar en masse. But yeah, but that's DS9. It's a war is hell. World is a fuck. Kill 999,000 Jem'Hadar. Drink 999,000 Ketracel White. Fight 400 different Jeffrey Combs. Okay. But where Neelix at? When do I get to try Neelix big stew? I want a big pot of Neelix stew. I'll learn from Star Trek that the Federation sucks at war. I feel like my biggest problem with Star Trek is, I guess, the scale. Sometimes the scale feels really off, and I feel like DS9 did that way better than TNG, and that was more about like the limited budget, honestly, than anything else. I.e. like when they're like, we're going to war with the Borg, we have 5 ships. 5? Like just 5? Really? What, that? Oh, sick. Stasis weapon. Thogular. What does it do? Nothing different than the other one does. You see those screaming banshees? Shoot at those screaming banshees. I get it. The screaming demons. Me when I break open those worthless gold bars to drink the yummy latinum inside. Hello, human. Can I offer you some of Quark's funny latinum? What'll it cost, Quark? Just more latinum. Listen, human. If I give you 2 nickels and you give me 1 quarter, is that not more money because then you have 2 coins? Huh. You know what, Quark? You're so fucking right, bestie. I do find it funny that gold is actually worthless. I love that. I love that. With the introduction of the Ferengi, you do kind of ruin a little bit of Roddenberry's like, no more capitalism, but also you enhance it by doing like, the Ferengi are about hyper-capitalism, which in itself is very fucking funny. It's like, the world is a utopia. Everything is fine. There's no more resources that you have to go to war for. But then it's like, but what about latinum, babe? Yummy, yummy liquid. Yummy, yummy latinum. I love fighting giant alien butter. This is really what Voyager is about. They really captured the essence of Voyager with this. by just committing a bunch of crimes on a bunch of crazy butterfly aliens who scream at you. This feels like you know what? At the end of the day, this feels like a Voyager episode. Janeway sends her team to this funny ship, and a bunch of ensigns have to kill a bunch of crazy butterfly creatures we can't understand. Very Voyager-pilled, incredibly Voyager-pilled. Janeway be like, can we communicate with them? Chakotay's like, nah, okay, kill them all, I guess. World is a fuck. Are these an alien race, too, that I don't know about in Star Trek? Like, my brain is, like, I'm trying to rack my brain on what these alien are. Turn on your universal translators, and they're begging for their lives. Brandon, what's your Star Trek blunt rotation? Nightmare blunt rotation? Tuvix, Saren, and any of the shapeshifters, either any of the shapeshifters from the Dominion that aren't Odo, or the Jeffrey Combs mind guy. So Tuvix is a must. Rom, you know what? No, Tuvix, Rom, Moriarty from the holodeck, and then any of Brent Spiner's roles in Picard. Playing either one of the Soongs or playing like old Data or any of those. Oh fuck, you're right. Gowron, Gul Dukat, Weyoun, Tuvix, and Grand Nagus. Yeah, that's a way better Nightmare blunt rotation. I'm rewatching Star Trek because I have Swiss cheese for brain. So like I'm on my TNG rewatch now, and then I'll move over to Voyager rewatch, and then I'll do Deep Space Nine. Or I'll do it in order and I'll do Deep Space Nine and then Voyager. But I'm on my fucking yearly or every other year rewatch right now. Brendan, I adore your Ferengi impression. I'm gonna giggle my socks off. Ah, human, would you like to buy one of my famous Chunko Pops? They only appreciate in value. Stow it, Quark. Nobody's gonna be able to buy your Chunko Pops. Nobody cares about owning Quark figurines. What's the Odo? Nobody cares, Quark. Ah, come on, Odo. Wouldn't you like to own your own Quark at home? Ah, I would like to have you, Quark. In a body bag. The S9 would be a way cooler thing to do. The S9 would be a way better shooter than Voyager ever would. Can't fucking believe they did a Voyager game. Hello, human. These are my non-fungible tokens. If you buy them, they only appreciate in value.
Quark, aren't NFTs depreciating in value?
Stow it, Rom.
Brother, I lost the flash drive with the NFTs, brother.
Try one of my many holodeck programs. See if they're to your liking. Quark, I used your holodeck program.
Quark, I used your holodeck program to play baseball with my son. But instead, it was not baseball. It was fucked up, Quark. There was a woman, Quark. She had baseball for titty.
That kills. Okay. Giant Deanna Troi isn't real. Giant Deanna Troi isn't real and she can't hurt me. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry, but Giant Deanna Troi is real and she can hurt you. 17-foot tall Diana Troi. 18-foot tall Diana Troi. She is real and she can hurt you. Do you think the Borg got their own strain of weed? No. They're a hive mind with a queen. They wouldn't have weed. They wouldn't have weed. Borg don't got weed. They don't got the sticky icky. This is why the Borg should assimilate a bunch of stoners, because then the Borg would have weed, and I think that'd be very funny. What kind of cyber weed would the Borg have? How fucking hard would it hit? Would it assimilate you into the collective? Give me some of that Borg Kush. Asking politely for some cubed Kush. Honestly, Borg weed would just be funny because it'd be in like cubular form. And it would probably be the strongest strain of weed you've ever had in your fucking life. You're high forever. Never trust the Borg cube yaya. It'd be like hitting the Fortnite dab pen. It's gonna fuck you up for life. Cube refueling planet Zaza. Yeah, the Zaza hit you so fucking hard. It not only disrupts your circadian rhythm, it makes you stop feeling anything anymore because you're part of a greater collective now. We found it, Captain, inside this ship. 18-foot tall Deanna Troi in this ship. 20-story tall Deanna Troi out here in space. Scariest shit I ever seen.
Where's Telsia?
You're betting on Star Trek UFC fights. The first match is Quark versus Neelix. Who are you betting on and why? Quark, he's scrappy. Fuck, actually, that's a tough one. Because, like, Quark, he's scrappy. Neelix, he's scrappy. Do they have any weapons? I'm probably betting combat potential for Quark really low, so I'm probably betting on Neelix. Because, and the reason I say this is both Neelix and Quark get themselves into, like, scrappy, crazy situations. But Quark oftentimes gets himself out of these situations with dialogue, whereas Neelix gets out of them by sheer, pure, unadulterated luck and adrenaline. So I'm probably gonna bet on Neelix, not gonna lie. Just because, like, I don't know what it is, but the universe moves in strange ways around Neelix. Remember, his 1-year-old girlfriend turned into God. Wesley versus the Predator. The Predator from Alien versus the Predator? Are we talking current Wesley, or are we talking, like, what season Wesley are we talking about? Because you gotta remember, he gets God powers. He goes into an interdimensional van filled with interdimensional candy. Don't forget that's how Wesley Crusher's story, like, ends. He gets in the, like, Traveler's fucking white galactic van. Like, don't forget. That's how they got that shit. That's how they got Wesley out of there. Julian Bashir versus LaForge? Bashir. He's augmented. He's built different. Now, engineering contest, LaForge would have, like, the quick wit, the, like, creativity to beat, I think, Bashir. But in a fight, Bashir versus LaForge. I don't think his augments are physical. You have to remember that he has supreme accuracy and knowledge of the human body as a doctor, and that he's also stronger than a normal human. One of the moments where he is revealed to be genetically augmented, where he, like, shows Chief that he's been, like, doing worse at darts on purpose, it means that he has pinpoint accuracy, and he could just literally poke you in the right place and immediately make you shit your pants. Quark versus nuclear bomb! Quark, obviously. I love Ferengi. They're like cockroaches. He would find a way. Listen, if Quark could sell a nuclear bomb its own plutonium reactor, all right? Gul Dukat versus Worf. Gul Dukat. Worf always loses. The thing about Worf fights, Worf always loses. Doesn't matter that he's Klingon, doesn't matter that he's like the perfect Klingon. If you're putting Worf into any fight, Worf always loses. He has the opposite of plot armor. He has plot weakness. Oh my god, they really did do it. We were killing and slaughtering 1 billion of them, and they were like, we were just trying to talk, bro. Didn't Worf beat up a lot of Jem'Hadar, though? Yeah, but when I talk about Worf, I talk about TNG Worf. I don't worry about DS9 Worf. DS9 Worf would beat TNG Worf any day of the week. DS9 Worf wins fights. TNG Worf does not win fights. He loses fights. Data versus all of DS9? Data. Data sweeps. Data fucking sweeps in the Star Trek fight pit. Except against LaForge. If you had a Star Trek Battle Royale, who would actually be the most likely winner of the Star Trek Battle Royale? If you took the cast of DS9, Voyager, and TNG, I'm trying to think who would come out on top, and I keep just coming back to Riker or Data. Riker, Data, or Odo. If all of Star Trek cast are fighting as Q the announcer, no, you don't get Q as the announcer of the Star Trek Battle Royale. You get John Delancey himself, as himself, from the Brony documentary he tried to do. Remember that? I just wanted to impart some mental damage here. From the what now? You don't remember that John Delancey voiced Discord in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and then he did this whole Brony documentary? You don't remember that? Totally forgot. Time to hit you with the whiplash.
Perhaps you would like an analgesic cream?
I would like an analgesic cream. I would love a cream. He gave me cream. Hollow Doctor gives me cream. We love cream. Rub his head, Brendan. Make a wish. I'm going cream mode. Where is he? Where's my little freak at? I keep fucking clapping my hands. I'm stomping my feet. Where's my little freak? Where's he? Is he in here? Ah! Me when I... Hello, Neelix. Neelix! Get back here, low-res Neelix. Get back here. Where's the armory at? Where's the armory at? Where's the armory at? Where's the guns at? You gotta let me kill Neelix. You have to let me do it. Where's the armory at? Where is it at? Oh my god, he's coming right for me. Oh my god. Hi, Neelix.
Excuse me.
If you come back later, I should have some free time.
You would never, I would get kicked out of Starfleet so fucking fast because my first assignment, I'm gonna be making all sorts of weird shit in the fucking matter machine. I'm gonna break so many replicators. Replicator, tungsten cube, hot. Replicator, tungsten cube, hot. Replicator, tungsten cube, hot. Replicator, tungsten cube, hot. You're gonna come into my fucking quarters and I'm just gonna be surrounded by steaming hot tungsten cubes. What are you doing, Ensign Brendaniel? I don't know, I'm just goofing. Replicator, tungsten cube, hot. What if your power was to abolish banks? I would rob banks. What if your power was to be shot dead every time you were within a mile of a bank? I'd rob a bank. What if your power, okay, let me think this through. What if your power was to be shot dead every time you were within a mile of a bank? Have you ever heard of the Killdozer? Meg's superpowers from Family Guy. Okay, you want me to run through how I would rob a bank with Meg's like fingernail growth ability from the Family Guy superpower episode? Because I can run you through that real quick. First, and this is not indicative of me engaging in any criminal activity. This is a hypothetical scenario in which I would have fingernail growing powers and I would utilize them to rob a bank. Just for clarification on Twitch's end, for any legalities, this is all a hypothetical scenario. Step 1, disguise myself. Easy peasy, beautiful, done. Cover my face, cover my head. Sunglasses. I'm gonna go sunglasses. I'm gonna go like ski hat. I'm gonna go like weird war paint on my face too. I'm gonna probably go clown makeup actually. And I walk into the bank. Now, of course, first off, they're gonna be really fucking concerned. But I'm gonna call ahead first and be like, hey, my brother is coming in. He's coming to check his accounts. I just don't want to freak anybody out. He's coming from a clown conference. So if you could just just don't freak out. He's just coming in. I just wanted to warn you because he's adamant that he's not going to stop at home. Just a whole weird situation, right? So first off, they're going to be a little suspicious about this. Okay, weird clown message, but they're going to anticipate it. They're going to think I got some kind of weird problem or something. I walk into the bank. I go up to the counter, tell her, I'd like to withdraw $50 from my checking account. Here's my debit card. And I do a silly voice to really throw them off. And I hand them a note. The note says, I will get you. Give me all of your money. Do not press the silent alarm. And the second they start reading the note, my fingernails are going to start growing really, really long at them. And that's going to immediately psychic damage them, shock them, to the point where they're like, oh, fuck, this guy's not fucking around. I have so many things I can do. It's all about the confidence game. The trick isn't to... The Joker's trick is to use the lame power to convince them that I have a way scarier power. That's how we do it. So no matter, you can give me any amount of lame powers, but the plan revolves around the lame power, and it revolves around them thinking that there is a less lame power that I have access to that I can then trick them with. Hypothetically, of course, hypothetically. Oh God, that's so many guys. Made a horrible, horrible mistake here. Didn't know there were this many guys here. Whoopee. I'm pressing all sorts of fucked up buttons. I'm pressing all sorts of fucked up shit to see what happened. This is what happens when you let a child into a hospital and they get to the hospital machine that controls somebody's blood flow and they just start pressing buttons. So you go to visit your grandma and you don't notice there's a kid on the blood machine, and grandma's chock full of blood. She's fat with blood like a tick. Horrible moment. Horrible, horrible moment.